What's up, YouTube? HudsonFan15 back with another mail day. So I had some eBay bucks to spend from the previous quarter, which wasn't a lot, and I actually got an award at work. They put me in a newsletter and everything, and that actually came with a cash. Well, it was a check, but cash reward. So I thought that was pretty cool, and I cleared it with the wife, and I made a few purchases. So here goes. Got this. This was new and sealed. The Acacia Strains Wormwood. Really great album. If you're into heavy, negative, aggressive music, definitely give it a spin. Anybody's an Acacia Strain fan, let me know. I saw them live recently opening for Shadows Fall and Hatebreed, and it was a hell of a show. They open it not facing the crowd and doing this little intro sort of thing, and the lead singer starts shouting, "There is no reason any of you should be standing still," and then they just all like jump / turn and kind of go into the first song of the set. So pretty good stage value, stage presence, and they actually security was rushing the pit and throwing people out within the first 60 seconds. So their fans are a little intense. Picked up this Panini Prominence Eminence 2013 T.Y. Hilton auto to $9.99. So if you remember, he was a redemption last year, so they must have had him sign just an absolute ton of stickers for them to get up to that number for just that set. And he's been in other sets this year, and I imagine based on his production, he will continue to be in sets. Got this card for the minimum, Top Supreme, Dwayne Allen auto out of 85. Hoping for a bounce back year from him when he comes back. I remember researching this guy's auto after his previous victory and not seeing an auto of his on going on eBay for less than 30 bucks. And I got this for $7.49 shipped, so I thought that was pretty awesome, especially considering he may very well be a champ in the very near future. Glover Teixeira from, I believe this is the latest Bloodlines. Yes, the new Bloodlines. It is a sticker as opposed to, I believe, some of the knockout autos that he has, which are on card. But still thought it was pretty neat, especially at that price. Surprising buy it now acceptance on this one, 16 out of 18. The Lil Timmy jersey cutout auto from Triple Threads. I offered half what the guy had it listed for, and he didn't even counter, he just took it. So awesome. And then this is the one that I thought I may have overpaid a little bit for, but the card is just insanely sick, and I've missed other variations thereof. 2013 Topps Triple Threads Unity 6 of 9 of 3-color 4-break stitching et al. Patch of Huddy. So maybe one of the last products will be appearing in as a Brave. I don't know how long they'll continue to use the stock photos. So we will see on that one. All right. So I forgot to write this guy's name down, so bear with me 1 second. I know his name is Isaac. He sent me a message on Combat Cardboard, actually, about some Colts cards that he had for sale. Said something about him trying to get something, PC card for his MMA thing. He was going to part ways with these. So on Combat Cardboard, it's ikediddy559. So we came to an agreement on these cards, and these first two are kind of throw-ins to sort of round out the deal and get us to agree on terms. They're both from 2010 Topps UFC. They're both relics. I've got Nate Marquardt, little orangey dealio there, and a 2-color of Ken Flo Florian, covered in and exchanging blood with Clay Guida. So Guida's pictured on the card, so I'll probably keep that one, but the Marquardt's going to go in the for trade bucket. And these are the 2 Colts cards that he had. Shipped them in these nice screw downs too. 2000, both 2009. This one's Absolute Scratch Ball Scratch. We got a 2-color, 1 color on the patches, and then all kinds of black and gold popping off of the pigskin, and it's 23/25 of Donald Brown. And then the other one is the 2009 Threads Gridiron Kings. Unfortunately, it's a sticker auto. It's the college variation, so it's got him pictured in a UConn uni, 14/25. Also of Donald Brown. So I wasn't really actively seeking a lot of Donald Brown stuff, but you know, based on him being reasonable on the price and the shipping and everything else, decided why not. So Isaac, I very much appreciate it, sir. If you are on Combat Cardboard, please go check out ikediddy559 and hit him up with a friend request and see if maybe he has something for your PC too. Quick note on that. I think the Royal Rumble is very soon. Might even be tomorrow night. I don't know. I don't follow wrestling. But there is on Combat Cardboard a free contest for Royal Rumble picks, and they were looking to get at least 30 entrants to match the 30 in the Royal Rumble. If you go on the forum and go into the wrestling section, there's not a lot of posts. They did it just because of how many requests that they've had for wrestling-related stuff. And it's free to join. You just have to create an account there. Comment the post with who you think will win the Royal Rumble. And it doesn't even have to be serious. There's guys guessing Ultimate Warrior and Coco Beware, but it's a multi-layered contest, and you can win more if you guess right. So go check them out. Also from Combat Cardboard, the Fight Hobby Room, and definitely YouTube, and I believe he's got a big social media presence. It's Trent, MasterTrifecta. As you can see, Trent, I ended up ripping into this thing, and it went sideways on me because this stuff has been sitting on my desk for a few days, and then I just haven't had a chance to do a video because I've got some crazy work stuff going on, and I'll tell you about that when it's more of a reality. So thanks as always, and enjoy Trent. So Trent is notorious for including vintage junk wax, and at least with this, it's baseball. It's a sport that I vaguely care about, as opposed to sending Yo MTV Raps cards that I've got to figure out what to do with. But let's do this Donnie Baseball 1988 Panini sticker pack, and here we go. Now the glue just kind of disintegrated on that. Got a Brewer sticker, Bob Welsh, Jody Davis, Fred Manrique, BJ Surhoff, and a local personality around here. He's affiliated with the Bridgeport Bluefish Baseball Organization, Willie Upshaw. So if I go to a Bluefish game this year and I see that he's still the manager and third base coach, I will see if he is willing to sign that for me. So that's actually not a bad pull. And then let's see some 88 Topps action here. Yep, we've got glue swirls and stale gum. Everything else. Surprised I don't need a radioactive suit or something like that dealing with that. I think this this offer expired in 1989, so there goes that. Brian Downing, John Kruk, before it looks like he ate out a hometown buffet or two. Todd Froworth, Alan Anderson for your Minnesota Twins. Yes, I'm talking to you, Micah. Andy Van Slyke, Joe Niekro and the Twins. Must be very late in his career. Mickey Hatcher, got a Harold Baines and Carlton Fisk leaders card for the White Sox. Teddy Higuera, Doug DeCinces, who I did not know who he was until I started playing the PSA Card Slugger game. And if you guys haven't seen that, go to the you can just search it. Just Google search PSA Card Slugger. and it's a game that you can play either on the computer or there's an app in the Android store. I'm not sure if it's on Apple or not because I don't have an iPhone, so I don't really concern myself with that stuff. And you basically play a game of baseball, getting singles, doubles, triples, home runs, and outs based on your ability to identify players, years of card releases, brands, and then card numbers. That's a little insane to do the card number thing. Sometimes it's pretty much just you got a 1 in 4 chance. But you'll start as you're playing the game noticing some trends that'll make it be a little bit better. But it's a lot of fun, and it's great, great downtime kind of thing. Which, doing what I do, I got a fair amount of that. Anyway, rest of the pack: Steve Farr, Greg Gagne, so that's the third twin of the pack. Ed Correa, Bill Dowling, and Mike Bilecki. So, Trent, I appreciate that. Always fun to bust some junk wax and see if we can't get some of those in the hands of some of the people around the community. So if you guys get a package from me and there's some 88 tops in there, odds are it's from this break. And he contacted me in the Fight Hobby room one night. I had placed second. It was a 3-way tie for second in a Survivor pool. And the guy who came in first actually works for Topps. This guy by the name of Jeremy. And he decided that he was going to withhold the Topps prizes that he was going to send to the winners because he wasn't going to keep them for himself, roll it over into the next Survivor, and he said just divvy up, he said just do something with the break credit. So the three of us decided that we would just all rather have a third of the break credit instead of trying to do some sort of contest or whatever else where 2 of us would end up losers and one of us would end up with everything. So I was there to see what I got with my break credit, and Trent hit me up asking me about one card, and then he had me look at the video, and I saw a couple other cards, and then there's some throw-ins here too, so I appreciate that. So, because I can just tell by the number of cards here. We got a Donald Cerrone Finest Refractor. We've got a Cerrone kind of thick, really sparkly variation. I don't know what the hell they call this. I think this is the new Finest, and it might be the first card out of the new Finest I have. A 2012 Finest Jumbo Mat of Cerrone, so that's an extra. A John Jones Finest Threads, the small one is a gold parallel out of 88. That's a great throw-in. I do have several cards beyond the obligatory one auto of his, and then here are the 4 cards that I actually purchased. Out of 188, a Vitor Belfort gear auto. I just had a bad run of trying to get an auto of his, so when he had it in the video and he was reasonable with the price and all, I said, why not? My first Ronda Rousey mem card out of 188, a blue sparkle refractor out of Finest. And some of the golds are, there's a couple of golds ending for, a lot, in my opinion, on eBay right now, so he gave me a great price on that. Got a black Octafractor, 2013 Finest of Uriah Faber, who has a chance to regain the championship by beating Henan Barral, coming up at the next pay-per-view. And the card that got the conversation going, a regular Octafractor, Finest Threads Finer Worn Gear. So the Faber was a matte, and then this is an actual gear relic, 2 of 8. Oh, they're both 2 of 8. That's cool. Of Donald Cowboy Cerrone. So Trent, I appreciate that, bud. Thank you very much for the extras. Way too much on those, and I'll keep that in mind the next time we go to do something, that I'll err on the side of giving you a little bit extra. And finally, this is the one that's been bothering the hell out of me. What's in this? arfalc77, Michael. The couple of times I went to go do this video, and something's happened where somebody's cold, or the wife started asking me to do stuff or whatnot. So this has been sitting here for a bit. Michael, I apologize for the delay. Tom, this isn't much at all, but I thought it was a cool link between you and me. Thanks for being a good friend. Michael. Well, I can see from the back kind of where this is going. There are very few things that I would think that we have mutual interest in. Oh, it just started snowing here in Connecticut. Very few things, and yep, that's pretty much what I thought it was going to be based on the back. This is a 2012 Panini National Treasures sticker auto number 24 out of 49. Michael, I really hope this is a double, otherwise this is coming back to you. Of Andre Bad Moon Rising. I don't know what his nickname is. That's what I always think of. Part of the Century Legends series, and out of 49. So that is excellent. You didn't have to send me anything at all, and I appreciate that very much, sir. Yeah, please confirm that this is a double for you, because otherwise I will feel really bad taking it, because I know you're trying to do the Master of all things Andre Rising collection. So if anybody sees anything Andre Rising, please let Michael know. The rarer the better, of course. So I want to thank Michael, arfalc77, Trent, MasterTrifecta, and ikediddy559 for everything that you guys sent. Again, sorry for the delay in getting everything done. And brief word of advice. If you have anything, especially anything important, but if you have anything sent, even if it's with U.S. Postal Tracking, to me, if it's important enough to add the tracking to it, add insurance too. There are reports of U.S. postal trucks being trailed and things being scanned as delivered, and then people subsequently going up and taking them off of exposed areas, like if your mailbox is just out by the street, or near a porch where it would just be sitting in plain view. And without insurance, they won't back you at all. So be cautious with that, and just be aware that that's happening. So again, if it's important enough to be tracked, see about the insurance option. If it's under $50, try to see if you can coax your way into some priority, because that includes $50 of insurance automatically, as well as the tracking now with their system. It's a sinking feeling when you know about something coming, and you have no way, and it's not there, and you have no recourse for it. So, all right, YouTube, peace.